sun is shining and now we're allowed outside. So I'm gonna do this episode outside. Yeah. Lonely River is a song about individuality, fighting back against the restrictions and stereotypes. As a black artist, I was limited by urban, by R&B. These were boxes that others had the freedom to dip in and out of, but as a black artist, they were my prison, regardless of what kind of music I made. Lonely River was my jailbreak moment. After 3 years, a record company pressured me to sound like everybody else. It was a defiant stand, and a realization that there was value to what I created and who I was. And if the only way to express that was as an independent artist, that's what I would do. When I wrote this song, it was me deciding I no longer hide who I was or be defined by ideas in someone else's mind. I was saying, I'm like water, motherfucker, you can't control me. I started the song on the piano. I wanted to write a part that felt fluid and tumbling like water, a powerful river that embodied the spirit of the song, and I came up with this. I would wander wild and free, and so they call me Lonely River, 'cause I got a river in me. I got a river in me. I wanted the song to sound like an unreleased record from the 70s that I had found, sampled and repurposed. A big part of the beauty of my favorite records from that period, whether it be the Beatles, the Beach Boys or Stevie Wonder, is the musicality, and with it the modulations. So as I approached the middle section of Lonely River, I completely switched the key and let the chorus be like the water, wild and free. By this point, I was almost done. The last part of the process was to add the finishing touches. For me, there are two instruments that do this better than any other, and they are the live drums and the live strings. So I rented a studio, got together the best musicians I knew, and they did what live drums and live strings do.
They used to call me Lonely River, 'cause I was drifting on a dream, and so they call me Lonely River, 'cause I got a river in me.
One of the amazing things about creativity is that it never has to stop. After recording the version of Lonely River that you've just witnessed, I was lucky enough to launch a single at Abbey Road Studios, with a question and answer with radio and TV presenter Edith Bowman and music legend Nile Rodgers. Days before the launch, I went into the studio where it would take place, Studio 3, and sat down at a little upright piano I found in the corner. After a few minutes, the studio manager told me it was a piano that the Beatles wrote the album Revolver on, an album that had inspired the sound of Lonely River in the first place. It kind of blew me away realizing that I was playing the very same keys that history had been created on, and it inspired me. I wanted to reverse engineer the song and create an acoustic version that captured the song in a complete different light. A version that would make the original sound like a remix. And so I played until it felt right. Weeks later, I recorded that acoustic version at Abbey Road. As I self-produce, I had the tendency to perfect everything. Whilst recording this stripped-back version, I was able to appreciate the beauty of live performance. It was raw, expressive, emotive, and it meandered slowly from a delicate stream to a raging river. It was everything I wanted to create with the first version, but I felt I achieved it so much better the second time round. It became one of my favourite recordings, and it sounded like this.
Got a river in me. They used to call me Lonely River, 'cause I would wonder why I'm free. So they call me Lonely River, 'cause I got a river in me.